It's really pretty, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow.
What is this?
Are we gonna go all catamaran, Ryan?
So the Posidonia police are here, and I'm a little nervous because we've heard the fines can be big if you screw something up.
Hey guys! When cruising the Balearics as we do, there are two things that we constantly have in mind, and it is that the winds shift absolutely all the time, and we have anchoring restrictions in the form of the Posidonia oceania, which is a type of seaweed. I will explain. This morning we had to leave our beautiful little anchorage on the east side of Formentera because we are expecting some big easterly blows. So we have to go on the west side to find some shelter, and that means that we need to be really careful about not dropping our anchor on one of the largest and oldest living organism on the planet. Gosh, my English is not getting better these days. In 2006, an 8 kilometers long settlement of Posidonia oceania was found south of Ibiza, that is right where we are, and it is estimated to be 100,000 years old, guys. The Posidonia plays a major role in the marine ecosystem around the Balearics, but unfortunately it's been decreasing by 5% every year due to fishing, drag fishing, dredging, and as you can guess, anchoring. So this settlement has been increasingly protected by a project that is governed by both the European Union and the government of the Balearics. It's called Life Posidonia, and it regulates anchoring around the Balearics. So it's not really surprising that anchoring has been more and more regulated / restricted over the years, and that can make it quite challenging for us to find a spot where we can get shelters from those ever shifty winds. In general, anchoring on top of the Posidonia is a big no. In some places it is forbidden to anchor at all. In some other places it is allowed to anchor, but not in certain areas. And it's really difficult to find accurate information as to what applies in real time because the regulations kind of change year after year. So access to information can be a little difficult for us. But if you are watching this video and you are about to sail to the Balearics, I made the task a little easier for you, and I put the list of the restricted anchorage and where it's okay to anchor in the description below. If you are watching this video in 2019, you're in luck. If you are watching this video a little farther down the road, hello future, you may want to look for an update. In some places, there are mooring buoys that are made available to you by this Life Posidonia project. You can go on a website and book those mooring buoys, and there you go, you're all set. But this is early May 2019, and the website won't even allow us to book a mooring buoy. So this morning when we arrived in Espalmador, we expected to find some mooring buoys, but when we arrived there were no mooring buoys to be seen. And because of the regulation, there are fines, and depending on who you listen to, those fines can be between 80 and 3,000 euros. 3,000 euros? 3,000 euros. Don't want to pay that, but also we want to be good citizens of the world. We've heard that it's okay to drop your anchor in the sand as long as both your anchor and your chain are not touching the Posidonia. So we're gonna go for that. And in the meantime, we're gonna go on Espalmador and explore this beautiful little place. And I think that's gonna start with a swim.
See? You can see how our chain is moving all over here. You can see the traces that it makes. It's really pretty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's really chilly. Maybe I make an attempt at swimming, Ryan.
A couple of weeks ago we met a family on a 50-foot catamaran, and during July and August they run a charter and they do gourmet charter because like the husband is an amazing cook, and they invited us over for dinner the other day, and we just fell into this 6-course dinner that was, it felt like we were coming straight out of MasterChef. So today they invited us for lunch and I asked them if I could take the camera with me. So we are going to go because you guys need to see this.
Oh la classe! Alors Patrice, raconte-nous, tu fais quoi là aujourd'hui? Qu'est-ce que tu nous prépares?
Alors, vous aurez des aubergines grillées au tahini et des petits pignons, un ceviche de thon au lait de coco et petits rhum des îles, de l'involtini déroulé d'aubergines, taboulé, ensuite tagliatelle de carottes au suprême d'orange, voilà, et jeunes pousses. Et je pense qu'avec ça on devrait se régaler.
Deliciousness. Je peux?
Oh, c'est fait pour.
C'est trop bon. Oh mon dieu.
Tagliatelle de carottes, sauce agrumes, suprême d'orange.
Just a casual Saturday family lunch. So this, guys, this is a fresh tuna ceviche. This was fished off this boat.
Made 1 hour ago.
Wow!
To some good made new friends.
Antoine, viens par là. Chill.
Just another casual Saturday lunch on board
You're really
Miro.
proud of this one, huh?
Oh,
Try it.
please help yourself.
These two are special.
Except these two ones.
When you have
On en prend combien par
personne?
Okay guys, I will show you my plate and then I shut this camera off because this lunch is really good.
Look at this.
Yeah, nice.
I mean, look at how much I can walk on this swim platform.
So as if this lunch wasn't enough already, we're having crepes for dessert.
You can have some.
Can I rip it?
French, I think. My favorite is chocolate and pineapple.
This is amazing.
So we just made a quick stop back at our boat to grab a bottle of juice because now we're gonna get some coffee with our other friends who are on another catamaran. It's the exact same catamaran, but it's a different boat. Today is not a day that we're gonna get anything done, but we're fine with that. We're living the dream right now.
I used to think polar seal was so big, and it used to annoy me like, oh, we should have got like a 37 foot. But then we come into these anchorages, and now our boat's like one of the smaller boats in the anchorages. Like a 54 rolls, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of a small boat. And you look at it like, no, that's way bigger than our boat. Yeah.
Yeah, because now we've been on 2 different boats and it feels like we're on land.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, look at all this space! This is crazy! Can do jumping jacks on this deck.
You could make a whole gym in the back. You just get rid of this stuff and
Damn thing.
yeah, just whole like workout machines, barbell.
Yeah, I mean,
free
Little
weights,
bench out there.
bench while you're crossing Biscay.
Oh,
I mean, why have a big table when you can have a gym?
I ask these questions every day.
Are we gonna go all catamaran, Ryan?
I don't know. I don't think so.
It's like a toaster oven.
Yeah.
With a
I
toaster.
think our money is in Polar Seal right now.
It's alright on that.
That's our boat.
Wow.
And then head up to the north. Or, I don't know, maybe we could always change our mind when the new forecast comes out.
It's 7:30. We're still on catamarans. We haven't done anything
So
today.
much space. Now we'll go back to our closet.
Yeah, it's like we've been on land today, but we
Yeah.
haven't.
The floating hotel.
Yeah, your boat is great.
Look at the.
You ready?
Almost. We're never gonna leave this place.
Every time you guys get ready to leave, something else keeps you hanging. It's okay.
It's like
Boat
the
life.
world is telling us, get a catamaran.
That's what it's saying.
You are meant to be on a
Just
catamaran.
throw it in there. There you go. See ya. Yeah.
Bye bye. Okay. 7:45. We made it. We're on our way back to the boat. What's that?
I feel like you guys aren't leaving yet.
Our dinghy is probably gonna break down.
Why did you say that? Don't tempt fate. See ya. Now, after spending a couple days on catamarans, big catamarans, kind of feel like we have like the Ford Pinto of boats.
The what?
The Ford Pinto, it's like a small car. I don't know. But our boat's great. I always used to think it was too big, but
Do you want to get a bigger boat?
do I want to get a bigger boat?
Mm-hmm.
Not after seeing these marina prices.
Oh yeah, those are pretty repulsive.
And I definitely don't want to get a new boat.
You don't want to get a new boat.
After hearing the new boat stories.
Yeah. The smaller it is, the easier it is to maintain, and the less expensive it gets. We have been in Formentera for 5 days, and in the 5 days that we've been in this little corner of paradise, we have not been to the beach. So tonight Ryan and I are going to the beach. It's getting a little chilly though, it's a bit windy. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't take some kind of a sweater. Which is a sad thing to take to the beach, but better safe than sorry. Are you ready, Ryan?
Yeah.
Let's do it! Okay, let's go. Ah. Go Ryan, go, 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 go.
Cause you'll fade.
You get this.
Don't hide the tears, cause I know you're breaking. All this love and all this pain you've given. All this love and all this pain, you bring them from another world.
Another tear just burst from the side of your eye. And I know what you're saying, and I know it's a fucking lie. All this world, damn lie. All this pain, no
that's gonna work, maybe. You're too heavy.
I'm not.
No, but seriously, this is not gonna work. There we go.
It works.
Now the summer light
Totally works.
on my doorstep, and outside there's a light
Good job.
and it's getting bigger, and you know it.
So the Posidonia police are here, the rangers, and they're checking out boats. And I'm a little nervous because we've heard the fines can be big if you screw something up. So. Sure. I understand. Yeah. We tried our best when we put it down there. The wind shifted a little yesterday, but okay. Yeah. Sure. Can I ask you? They're supposed to have like buoys. We were trying to make sure we were following the rules, but then when we got here, you know, like no buoys or anything out. Then
No, don't worry. No.
Okay.
The no boys. The no boys is only for because it's a special area and has a regulation.
Sure.
But only on the summer, it's regulated area for pay.
Yeah. Understand.
The other,
so many
the other
boats.
year, the other year is free.
Yeah.
Okay, now we'll check it.
Yeah,
I
thank
think-
you.
I
And if
think
we need
it's
to
only
move it a little
storage.
bit, we'll do it for you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay, we passed.
Did we pass the test?
We passed.
Oh my god, that was a little
I know,
nerve-wracking.
because the fines can be really big, but those guys were really nice and they explained everything. So the Posidonia Park Rangers came by, and the Posidonia is like, it's a seagrass that's endangered. So in this area, it's all a UNESCO heritage site. So it's all protected, and so you're not supposed to put your anchor down or have your anchor chain going through the seagrass. And in an area like this, it's a really nice anchorage, but it gets really busy in the summer, so they have to patrol the areas. And usually they have these mooring buoys in place, so you don't even have to put your anchor down, but the mooring buoys actually cost money. But we're a little early in the season, so all the places that we've gone that are protected have not had mooring buoys, so we haven't known what to do. But the regulation says that if you can still put your anchor down in sand, and the chain can be in sand, that's fine. So that's what we did here, and there's lots of boats here, and on the weekend there's even more boats here, so it's weird that they show up on a Monday when all those boats are gone and it's just cruisers. I was a bit nervous because we've been told the fines can be really big, but I asked them, I said, you know, we tried to put it down as best we could and maybe the wind shifted or something. They're like, no, if it's off, we'll just have you change it. He's like, clearly it's sand here. But they seem to be more interested in actually the anchor placement. Where is the anchor placed versus like where the chain actually is. So they came around and checked all the boats, and I don't think they had a problem with anybody. So yeah. But I think those fines are more for like blatant disregard of the rules. Like there's big patches over here of just like the seagrass, and if you just like plunked your anchor down and didn't give a crap, then I think they would have bigger issues. They probably, I would guess those guys know where all the sand patches are in most of the anchorages because they are out so much. So I think they came in and they knew right away. There was like a few boats they went to immediately, and like those boats over there, that's a huge sand patch over there. They didn't even go over there to look. So it was just a couple boats they checked out, and that was it.
We passed.
We passed.
We passed Posidonia.
Yeah.
High five.
We did our due diligence.
By the time I finished to edit this video, we are in Menorca and it's beautiful, the water is crystal clear and I cannot wait to show it to you. If you want a preview, you can always follow us on Instagram at Ryan and Sophie Sailing, the link is below. Woohoo! So I was sitting at my laptop in the cockpit adding the final touches to this video when I saw a rib that looked like he was doing some kind of job navigating the anchorage, and sure enough it was another Posidonia Rancho Patrol. So I waved at him and I asked if it was okay for me to record and ask a few questions. I really wanted to know about the fines because that's where I think there is the most confusion online. And guess what? That person could not help me get clarity on the matter. Apparently, a lot of the people who monitor the situation in different anchorages around the Balearics are only supposed to inform and make sure that anchors are set properly. They do not actually enforce. So I still don't know what the fines are, but he confirmed what I thought, which is that the general rule is that you are not supposed to anchor in Posidonia at all, and that when you're in an anchorage where there is Posidonia, you should anchor in the sand, and certain anchorages are just full of Posidonia and you just cannot go there if there are no mooring buoys. Yep, not sure I'm wiser than yesterday. So guys, that is it for me today, but before we go, I want to welcome Menora and Raz to our very special community of patrons. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Your support means so much. Thank you for watching and I will see you next week. Bye!